Did you know that India has places so stunning, you probably won't believe they exist until you see them? From breathtaking mountains to ancient temples, hidden in plain sight, this country is full of surprises. Want to know the top must-visit spots in every state? Stick around because we're diving into a journey that will blow your mind. India is massive. With 28 states, it's like 28 different worlds packed into one country. Each state offers something so unique that no matter how many times you travel, there's always something new waiting for you. Today, we're going to uncover the best places to visit in every single state of India. Whether you're looking for adventure, history, or just some peace and quiet, we've got you covered. Ready? Let's get into it. Andhra Pradesh, Tirupati. Let's kick things off with Andhra Pradesh. Most people know Tirupati for the famous Venkateswara Temple, but have you heard about the beautiful Talakona waterfall nearby? It's the tallest waterfall in Andhra Pradesh and is tucked away in a lush forest. Imagine seeing a 270-foot waterfall after visiting one of the most important pilgrimage sites in India. Sounds like a plan, right? Arunachal Pradesh, Tawang. Of the northeast, Arunachal Pradesh is home to Tawang, a town surrounded by mountains, with one of the largest Buddhist monasteries in India. But here's the twist. This place is also great for some high-altitude adventure. And if you time your visit right, the Tawang Festival will immerse you in the local Mampa culture with traditional dances and colorful costumes. Assam, Kaziranga National Park. You've probably heard of Kaziranga National Park, home to the one-horned rhinoceros. But did you know it's also one of the best places to spot tigers? Plus, it's not just about wildlife. The landscapes are straight out of a nature documentary. Misty mornings, grasslands stretching as far as the eye can see, and rivers that snake through the park. You'll feel like you've stepped into a different world. Bihar, Bodh Gaya. Bihar's Bodh Gaya is where Buddha is said to have attained enlightenment. The vibe here is calm, almost otherworldly. But here's what most people miss: the Mahabodhi Temple complex. It's a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and its ancient architecture and sacred Bodhi tree draw people from all over the globe. Imagine walking in the footsteps of monks and pilgrims from thousands of years ago. Chhattisgarh, Chitrakote Waterfalls. Ever heard of Chhattisgarh's Niagara of India? That's Chitrakote Waterfalls. It's the widest waterfall in India, and during monsoon season, it looks absolutely unreal. It's one of those spots that feels like nature's best-kept secret. Not many tourists make it out here, which means you can have this slice of paradise mostly to yourself. Go, Dudhsagar Falls. You know Go for its beaches, right? But here's what you might be missing. Dudhsagar Falls, a four-tiered waterfall that looks like milk pouring down a mountainside. If you're visiting between July and October, this place is a must-see. Combine it with a little train journey through the jungle, and you've got yourself an unforgettable experience. Gujarat Rann of Kutch. Let's talk about Gujarat. The Rann of Kutch is a vast salt desert, and during the full moon, the white landscape glows in a way that's almost magical. It's not just the sights, though. The Ranotsav is a festival where you can experience local culture, music, and dance. Oh, and camel rides across the salt flats. Yeah, that's a thing. Haryana, Sultanpur Bird Sanctuary. Haryana might not be the first state that comes to mind for travel, but if you love bird watching, Sultanpur Bird Sanctuary is a hidden gem. Over 250 species of birds migrate here every year, making it a paradise for photographers and nature lovers. It's quiet, peaceful, and just a short drive from Delhi. Himachal Pradesh, Spiti Valley. Spiti Valley in Himachal Pradesh is like something out of a dream. Think rugged mountain landscapes, ancient monasteries, and villages that feel like they're frozen in time. Not many people make it to Spiti because it's a tough journey, but that's what makes it so special. The isolation adds to the charm. It feels like you've stumbled upon a forgotten world. Jharkhand, Betla National Park. Jharkhand is often overlooked, but Betla National Park is worth the trip. You can spot elephants, leopards, and even the occasional tiger. Plus, it's home to the Palammu Fort, which dates back to the 16th century. Nature and history in one spot. What's not to love? Karnataka, Hampi. Karnataka's Hampi is a UNESCO World Heritage Site and was once the capital of the Vijayanagara Empire. The ruins here are incredible, and the landscape of boulder-strewn hills and rivers makes it feel like a different planet. It's one of those places that's both fascinating and Instagram-worthy at every turn. Kerala, Alleppey, Alappuzha. Kerala is often called God's own country, and Alleppey is the crown jewel. Famous for its backwaters and houseboat cruises, it's a peaceful escape into nature. The best part? You can float through palm-fringed canals and see local life unfold in real time. It's slow travel at its finest. Madhya Pradesh, Khajuraho. Madhya Pradesh is known as the heart of India, and Khajuraho's temples are its beating heart. These UNESCO World Heritage temples are famous for their intricate ancient erotic carvings, but that's only part of the story. The temples are also architectural marvels that celebrate art, life, and divinity in a way that's unmatched. Combine that with the wildlife reserves like Panna nearby, and you got a trip that blends culture and nature. Maharashtra, Ajanta and Ellora Caves. When in Maharashtra, you can't miss the Ajanta and Ellora Caves. These rock-cut caves, dating back over 2,000 years, are a stunning mix of Buddhist, Hindu, and Jain architecture. The carvings and paintings inside are masterpieces that have stood the test of time. Ajanta is more about intricate paintings, while Ellora's Kailasa temple is a wonder carved from a single rock. This place feels like you've stepped back in time to a world of kings and deities. Manipur, Loktak Lake. Manipur is known for its stunning landscapes, and Loktak Lake is the jewel in its crown. It's the largest freshwater lake in northeastern India, and is famous for its floating islands, called fungus. These floating landmasses make for an otherworldly scene. Add to that the Kaibul Lanjo National Park, the only floating national park in the world, and you've got a destination like no other. Meghalaya, living root bridges. Meghalaya is often called the abode of clouds, but its living root bridges are what really set it apart. These bridges, made from the roots of ancient trees, can last hundreds of years and are a natural marvel. Found in Cherrapunji and Malinong, these bridges aren't just beautiful, they're part of the local Khasi tribe's culture. And if you love waterfalls, Meghalaya's Nokkalakai Falls is the tallest plunge waterfall in India. Mizoram, Phawngpui, Blue Mountain. Mizoram's Phawngpui, also known as the Blue Mountain, is the highest peak in the state. Covered in lush greenery and mist, the views from the top are breathtaking. The surrounding national park is home to exotic flora and fauna, including rare species of orchids and butterflies. It's one of those places where nature takes center stage. Nagaland, Hornbill Festival, Kohima. Nagaland is famous for its vibrant tribal culture, and there's no better way to experience it than at the Hornbill Festival. Held every December in Kohima, it's a 10-day festival that showcases the rich traditions, music, dance, and crafts of the Naga tribes. It's like stepping into a world you've only read about in books, full of color, energy, and history. Odisha, Puri and Konark Sun Temple. Odisha is home to the famous Puri Jagannath Temple, a major pilgrimage site, and the Konark Sun Temple, a UNESCO World Heritage Site. The Sun Temple is shaped like a massive chariot, complete with intricately carved wheels and horses. Visiting both these spots gives you a glimpse into the spiritual and architectural brilliance of ancient India. And if you're in the mood for some beach time, Puri's coastline is perfect for that too. Punjab, Golden Temple, Amritsar. Punjab's Golden Temple in Amritsar is not just a religious site, it's a symbol of peace and community. The stunning gold-plated structure, surrounded by a serene water tank, is one of the most beautiful places you'll ever see. Plus, the Langar Community Kitchen serves free meals to thousands of people every day, no matter their background. It's a place that brings people together in more ways than one. Rajasthan, Jaipur and Jaisalmer. Rajasthan is a state that oozes royalty and history. In Jaipur, the Pink City, you'll find majestic palaces like the Hala Mahal and Amber Fort. Meanwhile, in Jaisalmer, the Golden City, you can experience the magic of the Thar Desert. The Jaisalmer Fort, made of golden sandstone, looks like something out of a fairy tale, and camel rides at sunset across the dunes are unforgettable. Sikkim, Songo Lake, and Nathula Pass. Sikkim's Songo Lake is a high-altitude beauty that changes colors with the seasons. In winter, it's a frozen wonderland, while in summer, it's surrounded by blooming wildflowers. And just a short drive away is Nathula Pass, one of the highest motorable roads in the world, connecting India with Tibet. The views from up there are nothing short of epic. Tamil Nadu, Mahabalipuram. Tamil Nadu is a treasure trove of ancient architecture, and Mahabalipuram is a perfect example. The rock-cut temples and sculptures here date back to the 7th century and are a UNESCO World Heritage Site. The Shore Temple, perched on the edge of the Bay of Bengal, is especially breathtaking at sunrise. It's the perfect mix of history, art, and natural beauty. Telangana, Hyderabad and Charminar. In Telangana, Hyderabad takes center stage with its rich history and mouth-watering food. The Charminar is an iconic symbol of the city, and a visit to the nearby Lad Bazaar will transport you to a world of colorful bangles and traditional crafts. And of course, you can't leave without trying the famous Hyderabadi biryani. Tripura, Nirmahal and Unakoti. Tripura's Nirmahal, a water palace located in the middle of Dudhsagar Lake, is a stunning sight. It's a blend of Mughal and Hindu architectural styles, and the view at sunset is something you won't forget. Then there's Unakoti, an ancient Shaivite pilgrimage site known for its massive rock carvings. These carvings date back over 1,000 years and are a testament to the state's rich cultural heritage. Uttar Pradesh, Varanasi and Agra. Uttar Pradesh is home to two of India's most iconic destinations, Varanasi and Agra. Varanasi, with its sacred Ganges River and ancient Ghats, is the spiritual heart of India. Meanwhile, Agra is home to the Taj Mahal, one of the 7 wonders of the world. It's impossible to visit Uttar Pradesh without being moved by its deep connection to history, spirituality, and love. Uttarakhand, Rishikesh and Valley of Flowers. Uttarakhand offers a mix of spiritual retreat and natural beauty. Rishikesh, known as the yoga capital of the world, is where you can meditate along the banks of the Ganges or try your hand at whitewater rafting. And for nature lovers, the Valley of Flowers is a must-visit. It's a UNESCO World Heritage Site, famous for its meadows of endemic flowers and stunning vistas. West Bengal, Darjeeling and Sundarbans. Last but certainly not least, West Bengal offers two very different experiences. In Darjeeling, you'll find rolling tea gardens and the breathtaking views of Kanchenjunga, the 3rd highest mountain in the world. And down south, the Sundarbans, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, is the largest mangrove forest in the world and home to the elusive Bengal tiger. From mountains to mangroves, West Bengal has it all. From the rolling tea estates of Darjeeling to the majestic backwaters of Kerala, you've now discovered the diversity of India's landscapes, history, and culture. With each state offering something so distinct, there's no shortage of incredible destinations to explore. The only thing left to decide is, where will you start your adventure? India is a land of infinite variety. Every state is like a mini-world with its own wonders, stories, and unforgettable experiences. Whether you're seeking adventure, peace, spirituality, or history, there's something here for everyone. All 28 states are waiting for you to uncover their secrets. If you love this, make sure to subscribe for more adventures coming your way.